Hey folks, Quisimo Designs here, and this is part 5 of the Tamiya 1/350th scale USS Missouri circa 1991. Now, it's been a long time since we've seen this model on the bench, and that's for a couple of reasons. One, I have to pay attention to my commission builds first, as well as I've been waiting on a replacement part. Now, why am I waiting on a replacement part? That's because I made a mess of my rear deck, and I'm going to explain why here. Now, as you know, I have the Flyhawk set, and that's the resin and PE sets and such. Very expensive set. Now, this whole rear deck, this whole top piece here, I'm going to explain why I need a replacement part. And that's actually what I'm talking about. This whole top deck, I'm going to have to replace. And that's because I finally made the decision. As you guys know, I did a lot of research and talking to some vets that actually served on the USS Missouri during the first Gulf War in the 90s. And I'm trying to figure out, what it actually looked like, during the war. And obviously you get this with the Tamiya model, this layout right here, and this is what it's telling you what it looked like. Yet when the model came, it actually had like a little space right here where it had some wood decking and things like that. Again, I wasn't too sure about the molds, and then thus it set me on this journey of how it looked, right? So I did finally decide to go, okay, I'm going to sand it down completely and to accommodate, this PE set, right? So I stripped it down, as you can see, I sanded all this away, took out the wood, decking area, all the rest of it, right? Just completely stripped it right down. And then I put the Flyhawk set down with it, which is this, and it doesn't fit, guys. It doesn't line up. And now I'm sitting here going, oh no, what am I going to do? Obviously I can start stripping away these pieces right here, these molded on pieces, right? I can just take them completely away and try and scratch build them. But that's just going to be, triple the work, right? Because obviously these pieces don't come with the Flyhawk set, and I don't know what to do. So I contacted Tamiya, and they said, okay, we'll send you a replacement deck. I told them it's not because of their fault. I told them exactly, I run a channel, things like that. I build models professionally, things like that. Can you please send me out a replacement piece? I'll gladly pay for it. And they said, no, we'll send you a piece out. So I've been waiting. That's why I haven't done a video, and still no deck. So I've been kind of searching eBay, things like that, and I haven't been able to find a replacement piece. I really don't want to buy this kit over again just for, a rear deck piece. So I've been just put this to the side and waiting, right? And still not knowing what I'm going to do, or if I do find a replacement piece, I'm just going to forego this, this piece right here as I knock it around. But whatever, I'm going to show you here in a second anyhow. But basically, as you can see, I stripped it all away. And this is so thick, these pieces are so thick that you can't just cut them away. And if you try to do any kind of work to this, like if you bend it or one little mishap and the bend is there for life, you can see it, that kind of thing. So you got to be so careful with these things. I did bend one piece. I can't remember where I put it. I don't know if it was with this set or not. I've been building so much. But any kind of misformation on this, it's going to show, and your set's wrecked. Which is sad, because this is a real nice set, right? So that's why you haven't seen any videos on this or any movement on this model whatsoever, other than me, scraping away the details. As you can see, if you go back in past videos, all this wood decking and stuff is gone. So that's what I'm left with, is with that. So I'm trying to figure out different options, or even just a replacement piece if I can find it. I'm going to contact Tamiya again. I have, a few times already, but maybe it's just lost in the mail, or one day it's just going to show up. So if I do get a replacement piece, I'm just going to buy a new wood decking, and I'm going to build, not so much this, because they just have it painted over. I think that was just the lazy man's way of doing it, because with talking to veterans, this whole area was supposed to be like this. The wood was gone, right? So I think what they did, sorry for the light there we go. This was not there at all. The wood was gone. So that is kind of like, I know I called it part 5, but it's more of an update as to why there's been no movement on this. And again, I don't build models just for the sake of building models. I do it for accuracy's sake. So that's why there's been no movement on this here, guys. And it's too bad that this piece here doesn't fit. Maybe I just got you know, a lemon on the, you know, the Flyhawk sets there. So I'm going to try and mess with it a little bit more, but like I said, I got so many commission builds on the go right now between the B-25 build and the Sherman builds and some F-16 builds. I got videos on those that I just have not posted yet, so I got a bunch of videos I just haven't uploaded, so just, you know, stay tuned for those. But anyhow, I'm going to keep kind of plugging away at this as I can. Just beware of these Flyhawk sets. You know, they cost a lot, and for them not to fit quite right is a little you know, a little unnerving. I guess the next option I can try is to maybe cut this off the deck completely and then move them over and then fill in the deck. I guess I can try that because this is going to be covering it anyway, but you know, we'll see how that goes. It's kind of more work than I wanted to, and I just don't have the time right now to do that kind of work, right, you know, as it stands, especially for, you know, these are a couple $100s for these Flyhawk sets. So anyway, that's where it stands, guys. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to your comments and any help you can give. So thanks so much for watching.